everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, do you want forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss our health and wellness content. Today, we're diving into something that might surprise you, the humble grape. You probably think of grapes as just a sweet snack or something that becomes wine, but these little fruits are actually digestion superheroes. Whether you're dealing with bloating, constipation, or just want to optimize your gut health, grapes might be exactly what you need. So grab a snack, maybe some grapes, and let's explore the fascinating science behind how these fruits support your digestive system. The nutritional profile. Before we talk about digestion specifically, let's understand what makes grapes so special. When you pop a grape in your mouth, you're not just getting a burst of sweetness, you're getting a nutritional powerhouse. A single cup of grapes contains about 104 calories, and here's where it gets interesting for digestion. That same cup provides roughly 1.4 grams of fiber. Now, you might be thinking, that's not that much fiber, and you'd be right. But it's not just about quantity with grapes, it's about the type and quality of that fiber, which we'll explore in detail. Grapes are also about 80% water. Think about that for a second. When you eat grapes, you're essentially eating hydration, and we know that water is crucial for moving things along in your digestive tract. Dehydration is one of the leading causes of constipation, so having a high water content fruit is like giving your digestive system a helping hand. Beyond fiber and water, grapes contain powerful antioxidants, particularly polyphenols and resveratrol. You've probably heard about resveratrol in relation to red wine, but grapes, especially red and purple varieties, are loaded with it. These compounds don't just fight free radicals, they actually interact with your gut microbiome in beneficial ways. Fiber and digestion. Let's talk fiber, because this is where grapes really start to shine for digestive health. Grapes contain both soluble and insoluble fiber, and your digestive system needs both types. Insoluble fiber is like a broom for your intestines. It adds bulk to your stool and helps food move through your digestive tract more quickly. This is why fiber is always recommended for people dealing with constipation. Soluble fiber, on the other hand, dissolves in water and forms a gel-like substance. This type of fiber slows down digestion just enough to help with nutrient absorption and helps regulate blood sugar levels. It also feeds the beneficial bacteria in your gut, which we'll discuss more in a moment. What's particularly interesting about grape fiber is that it includes pectin, a type of soluble fiber that's been studied extensively for its digestive benefits. Pectin can help regulate bowel movements. It can actually help with both diarrhea and constipation, which sounds contradictory but makes sense when you understand that it helps normalize your digestive rhythm. The skin of grapes is where most of the insoluble fiber lives, so when you're eating grapes, you want to eat them whole. Do one just drink grape juice thinking you get the same benefits you miss out on most of the fiber content. Hydration and digestive flow. We touched on this earlier, but let's expand on why the water content in grapes is so important for digestion. Your digestive system is essentially a long tube, and for everything to move smoothly through that tube, you need adequate moisture. When you're dehydrated, your colon absorbs more water from your waste, making stools harder and more difficult to pass. This is why drinking water is always the first recommendation for constipation. But here's what makes grapes special. The water in grapes comes packaged with natural sugars, electrolytes, and other nutrients that help your body actually retain and use that hydration more effectively than plain water alone. It's similar to the concept behind sports drinks, but natural and without added sugars or artificial ingredients. Eating water-rich foods like grapes also tends to be more satisfying and easier on your system than just chugging glasses of water. Some people find that drinking too much water on an empty stomach can actually upset their digestion. But eating hydrating foods provides that moisture in a gentler, more gradual way. Plus, that moisture works synergistically with the fiber we talked about earlier. Fiber needs water to do its job properly. If you eat a lot of fiber without adequate hydration, you can actually make constipation worse. Grapes give you both in one convenient package. Grapes in your gut microbiome. Now we're getting to one of the most exciting areas of recent research. How grapes affect your gut bacteria. Your gut is home to trillions of bacteria, and these microorganisms play a massive role in your digestive health. They help break down food, produce vitamins, regulate your immune system, and even influence your mood and mental health. When your gut microbiome is balanced and healthy, your digestion tends to be smooth. When it's out of balance, you might experience bloating, gas, irregular bowel movements, and other issues. Research has shown that grapes act as a prebiotic food. Prebiotics are essentially food for your beneficial gut bacteria. The polyphenols in grapes, particularly in the skins and seeds, aren't fully digested in your small intestine. Instead, they They travel to your colon where your gut bacteria ferment them. This fermentation process produces short-chain fatty acids, particularly butyrate, which is like premium fuel for the cells lining your colon. Butyrate helps maintain the integrity of your intestinal barrier, reduces inflammation, and promotes healthy bowel movements. Studies have found that people who regularly consume grapes or grape polyphenols show increases in beneficial bacteria like Akkermansia, Muciniphila, and various Bifidobacterium species. These bacteria are associated with better metabolic health, reduced inflammation, and improved digestive function. What's particularly fascinating is that these effects seem to be dose-dependent and variety-specific. Red and purple grapes, which have higher polyphenol content, appear to have stronger prebiotic effects than green grapes. Anti-inflammatory properties. Digestive issues are often rooted in inflammation. Conditions like inflammatory bowel disease, irritable bowel syndrome, and even general bloating can involve inflammatory processes in the gut. Grapes are packed with anti-inflammatory compounds. Resveratrol, which we've mentioned, has been studied for its ability to reduce inflammation throughout the body, including in the digestive tract. Other compounds like quercetin and anthocyanins also contribute to these anti-inflammatory effects. When inflammation in your gut is reduced, several things happen. First, your intestinal lining can function better, leading to improved nutrient absorption. Second, you may experience less discomfort, bloating, and cramping. Third, the movement of food through your digestive system can normalize. Some research suggests that grape polyphenols may even help protect against more serious inflammatory digestive conditions, though most of this research is still in early stages. What we do know for certain is that reducing inflammation is generally beneficial for digestive health, and grapes provide a delicious way to get anti-inflammatory compounds, natural digestive enzymes, and acids. Grapes contain natural organic acids, including tartaric acid and malic acid. These acids can actually support your stomach's digestive processes by creating an optimal environment for breaking down food. Additionally, grapes contain small amounts of enzymes that can aid in the digestive process. While they're not as enzyme-rich as something like papaya or pineapple, they still contribute to the overall digestive ease you might experience when eating them. The natural sugars in grapes, primarily glucose and fructose, are also relatively easy for most people to digest compared to other sugars. However, it's worth noting that some people with fructose malabsorption might need to moderate their grape intake, as the fructose content can cause issues for them. For most people, though, grapes provide quick, easily accessible energy while also supporting the digestive process. They are often recommended as a pre-workout snack. For this reason, they give you energy without sitting heavy in your stomach. How to incorporate grapes for digestive health. So how should you actually use grapes to support your digestion? Here are some practical tips. First, eat them whole with the skins on. This is where most of the fiber and polyphenols live. Wash them thoroughly, but don't peel them. Second, timing can matter. Eating grapes between meals or as a snack can help keep things moving in your digestive tract. Some people find that eating grapes first thing in the morning on an empty stomach helps stimulate bowel movements. Third, variety is key. Try to eat different colors of grapes, red, purple, and green, to get a wider range of phytonutrients. Generally, the darker the grape, the higher the polyphenol content. Fourth, consider freezing grapes. Not only does this make a refreshing snack, but frozen grapes can be particularly satisfying and may help you stay hydrated throughout the day. Finally, moderation is important. While grapes are healthy, eating too many at once can lead to loose stools due to the combination of high water content, fiber, and natural sugars. Start with about 1 to 2 cups per day and see how your body responds. So there you have it. Grapes are far more than just a tasty snack. They're a digestive health powerhouse that provides fiber, hydration, prebiotic compounds, and anti-inflammatory benefits, all in one convenient, delicious package. Whether you're looking to regulate your bowel movements, support your gut microbiome, or just maintain overall digestive health, adding grapes to your diet is a simple, natural strategy that's backed by science. Remember, no single food is a magic bullet, and grapes work best as part of a varied, balanced diet, rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and other fiber sources. But if you're looking for a sweet, satisfying way to support your digestion, you really can't go wrong with grapes. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who might benefit, and subscribe for more evidence-based health and wellness content. Drop a comment below and let me know, what's your favorite way to eat grapes? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay healthy.